is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and this video is called 5 Disturbing Things You Should Never Google, Part 3. If you guys don't watch the original video, it is on Reignbot Horror. I've watched some of this person's other videos. They're actually really well done. Make sure you go check her channel out. The link to this original video is in the description down below. Please don't show too much scary crap. Lego.
This video is dedicated to Michael. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. This video contains graphic and disturbing content. If you think that this may be an issue, please do not proceed. I do not in any way condone violence or crime. As I said in the last episode of this series, bad things happen to good people and they do deserve to have their stories told. So, if you want to hear about these without having to actually Google them yourself, you are in the right place. Please remember to respect the deceased and those involved. Number 1. Chase No Face. This one was brought up to me by a subscriber of mine. At first, I thought that she was referring to the Green Man story, so when I did Google this one up, I was completely taken by surprise. Chase isn't even a human. She's actually a female cat who was deformed after being hit by a car as a kitten. Chase has no facial skin or eyelids. Her nose is also missing. Regardless of her shocking appearance, Chase is now living a happy, functional life with her owner, Melissa Smith. If you do decide to Google this for yourself for some reason, just be prepared because it is a little bit hard to look at.
I love animals. It's so cool that the cat has a really good owner that takes good care of him, even though, you know, she's deformed and whatnot. I'm a big ass fucking softie, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm from, I mean, yeah, I guess a lot of you guys can kind of get based on where I live at and have grown up at and all that whatnot. You kind of say I'm from the streets or whatever, but I'm a fucking soft ass motherfucker on the inside, man. I love animals. I love kids, all that good shit. You know, I mean, I have 2 cats, you know, Felonious P. Hollingsworth III and Simba. My girlfriend named the second cat, man. I would have named him like Tron or something thug like that. My cat's name is simply named Tron. But yeah, man, you know, that's one thing that like really pisses me off is when you run into people that like think it makes you tough to hurt animals, like defenseless animals, you know, and or they hate animals or some shit. Or I hate that shit. I hate that shit. They need to run into like a fucking mansion-sized panda lion or some shit like that. Something that's gonna rip their balls off and eat them shits while another human-sized animal forces them to watch. You know, like it duct tapes their eyeballs open and makes them watch their testicles be eaten. That got dark. That got dark.
Number 2.
Is that fucking
Marcus James? Bruh,
is that? Oh, okay. Elfin Lee Cuda. All right, that's the name. I'm like, bruh, she got cry. She got cry reads on this bitch. She knows Chaotic Monkey. I'm like, bruh, that's how do they get their vocals to be so soft and so Luther Vandross smooth, like it's like silk voice, silk. I'm not aroused or nothing. I'm just, you know,
Marcus was a 21-year-old Swedish man who claimed to have Asperger's and autism, which made him unable to properly interact with others socially. Marcus had also mentioned suffering from depression for months online.
Oh great, so he just went off and murdered a bunch of people who didn't deserve to die. We see this shit coming, god damn it.
And he went to the flashback message board and claimed that he had just swallowed a bunch of painkillers and he was going to hang himself on a live webcam broadcast. Naturally, the internet responded, some with empathy and others with insults, calling him an attention whore and telling him the best way to go about hanging himself, and sure enough, Marcus followed through. His broadcast was recorded and can now be found online.
What? That's the exact opposite of what I thought it would be. Well, I'm really glad that he didn't do what a lot of other people tend to do and start hurting other people. God damn. This shit gonna fuck my whole day up, dude. My day was happy before I watch this.
Number 3. Eye maggots. I'm sure this one is self-explanatory. Surprisingly enough, it's actually way more common than people think. It usually happens when a fly lays their eggs in someone's eye while they're sleeping. One well-known account of this is that of an elderly woman in a video referred to as eye socket full of maggots or similar variations of the name. The woman in the video can be seen laying motionless as doctors extract the insects from her left eye socket. I say eye socket because her entire left eye appears to be missing. I'm not sure if this was a pre-existing condition or if it was caused by the bugs, but either way, it is still chilling to think what can happen in your sleep.
Number 4. Crushed by an elevator. Elevators are something many people don't offer much thought to. They simply exist to make your day-to-day lives easier. Some people, however, have a deep fear for these machines.
I have a deep-seated fear for fucking elevators, even though I take them all the time. I don't know, I've seen too much Final Destination, man. Final Destination has ruined everything for me. Driving on the freeway, fucking taking planes, riding in the elevator, taking the shit without toilet paper, all of these things that can just yield such horrifying results. Now I think about it on the day-to-day, me and whenever I go to eat a bowl of cereal, I'm thinking I'm gonna pour the cereal, then I'm gonna turn around and pour the milk, and some of it's gonna fall out of the milk can onto the floor. I'm gonna slip on the fork that I was about to eat my cereal with. Don't ask me why I eat cereal using forks. And it's gonna fly up into the air and do flips. I'm gonna fall back and hit my head on the floor because I slipped on the milk, and then the fork's gonna come down and then miss my face by a couple of fucking inches, and then I'll be sitting there relieved like, oh my God, yes. And then the oven door gonna slide open and come out and smash me in my fucking face and kill me, nigga. I'm scared out this bitch, son. Man, I need to do something with this fucking with that shit, man.
Whether it be due to claustrophobia or watching Final Destination one too many times, the fear is not unjustified. In 2014, a Chinese student was making his way to an elevator when all of a sudden, it malfunctioned. The lift started to go up and the student was pinned to the upper door frame. His torso and left leg were caught in the inside of the elevator, while the rest of his body dangled on the outside. He was slowly crushed to death. The entire thing was caught on tape by a security camera.
Man, this nigga's got that Crayola monkey fucking voice, son! He needs to fucking start telling creepypastas or something, because that voice just makes it so much scarier. Oh!
Number 5. 9/11 raw footage. I know that everyone has already seen this in the news, but I ended up searching for it recently after watching live coverage of the tragedy in Paris. I haven't seen any footage from the September 11th attacks since they happened back in 2001. I was 6 years old at the time. I remember walking in on my mother crying as she watched the news reports. I must say that, out of all the things I've seen online, things like these get to me the most. Seeing the people jump from the smoking buildings and seeing both towers come down is incredibly hard to watch.
It really fucking is, man. I remember where I was exactly when 9/11 happened. And it's just so crazy that, there's very few things in life that you remember vividly from your childhood, you know what I mean? But I remember this shit so fucking well. I was in school and, I just remember everybody's was getting called to the fucking office. One by one, all the kids in our classes in the school were getting called to the office. And then when it came my turn, like halfway through, I get up, I go to the office, and I see everybody's parents is like coming in and taking their kid out individually. By the way that it all happened, you could tell that all of these parents decided individually to come and get their kid out of school. It's like, what the fuck is going on? I get outside, dude, the streets are filled with fucking cars from parents who were there to pick up their fucking kids. And my mom, she picked me up, man. She brought me out. She took me home, dude, and she just spent the whole day with me, man. And I forgot a lot of what happened after she came out and got me out of school. It was just like, because I was real young, but I was like, damn, dude. But watching the videos online does fuck with me though, man. That shit does, seeing people jump. Because I could never imagine, what type of despair you would have to be in as to whereas you feel like jumping out of this imaginably high tower. Like there's no way you survive the fall. Like it would be just better to jump. That's insane to me.
Even worse is the raw footage gathered by normal people on the ground when it happened. All you can see or hear is endless despair as the people of New York watch in horror. You hear them crying and screaming. Many were also calling their loved ones, explaining to them what was happening. One video I remember seeing was of a woman crying to a loved one because she saw the victims jump to their deaths. A professor at Moore Theological College said, "Perhaps the most powerful image of despair at the beginning of the 21st century is not found in art or literature or even popular music. It's found in a single photograph." Tragedies like these continue to happen all over the world, and I feel a sense of dread coming over humanity. But I do believe that there is still good in the world. There are incredible demonstrations of peace that have happened after the incident in Paris. This is a good example of how people have not lost themselves even in times of tragedy. I know that my channel is dedicated to the darker side of life, but please don't forget what it means to be human. Be good to each other.
Yo, man, that dude, Elfin Lead Kuda, his voice is made for creepypastas, and it scares the hell out of me. How do they get their voices to sound so Luther Vandross? I need to figure out how to do that shit, man. I'm be out here getting all the internet bitches. You know what I mean? Which is probably just turned out to be like either underage kids or fucking men with female profile pics. Lord knows that's happened before. I'm only half laughing. The other half is crying because it really has happened, man. I've talked to chicks that I thought were bad ones only to find out that they were dudes. Fucking bastards. Why would you do that to a guy? What are you doing? Be out here trying to get the boy pussy and shit, man. It's just lying to niggas. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe, to me. But before you do, make sure to go check out Reignbot Horror's channel. She makes fucking great videos, and I really enjoy her work. Make sure to go check her out. Make sure to like and subscribe to her. The original link to this video is in the description down below. That's how you can find her channel. Twisms. I'm such a fucking weirdo. Again, this is your boy BlastphamousHD. If you guys enjoy my reaction videos, make sure to click the annotation on the screen or click the link down in the description. Go over and subscribe to my brand new reaction channel. I know you guys will enjoy all the videos I'm going to be pumping out over there. I've got a bunch of them. Have a great day, and I'm out.